Good morning and welcome to another sophisticated Saturday where together we work through my to-do list and get things done around the house. I am starting by making myself a matcha latte, just what I am craving this morning. A lot of times I have one more like midday as kind of an afternoon pick-me-up, but today we're doing it a little bit earlier. I need to go back upstairs. There's a lot I want to take care of upstairs. I want to make the bed. I have a load of Owen's laundry, a huge load of Owen's laundry to wash. I'm going to clean some makeup brushes. We need to prep some dinner and I don't know. We'll see where the day takes us. So I am going to get this frothing up. I just added in oat milk, matcha powder, a little bit of honey, and then I have in here just almond extract. I used to have like an almond syrup, but just switched to an almond extract and prefer that with the honey, which is actually not coming out right now. But I will, oh, there we go. I will get it out and froth it up, and then I just add a little bit of hot water from the Keurig, and then pour them together just because I feel like I don't need all milk. But I'm going to froth this, and then we will get going with the day. First thing I'm actually going to do this morning is get started with some laundry. Today is a pretty heavy laundry day, and I'm going to try and power through this as quickly as possible. I shared a recent video this past Wednesday that things have just been so hectic and crazy recently with kids being home sick constantly. I think it's just kind of 'tis the season right now with colds and flus. In Owen's class, somebody had influenza and we got a notification about that. Henry had like an eye procedure done a few weeks ago, so he had to stay home a few days for that and then was sick later that week. Just a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to stay on top of my normal cleaning routine as well as keep on top of the sophisticated declutter because that is always my main focus the first 6 months of the year. And we are finished up with our first space. We're into our second space of the sophisticated declutter. So if you are not following along on Instagram, make sure you do that. I'm gonna keep trying to post things that are relevant here on YouTube as well. But I have been doing a pretty good job of staying on top of laundry at least. So today I was washing my dark laundry and finished up folding it. Jim is going to fold his. He's home. A lot of people ask questions about that, but I wash and dry everything and then he can take care of folding his own laundry. I do all of the kids' laundry, so that's enough, and I do all of the sheets and towels. Speaking of sheets, it is time to make the bed. I could have done that first, but I wanted to split up some of the laundry, so I did laundry first, and then in the bedroom, we have been letting the kids play in our room a lot while we get ready in the mornings or unwind in the evenings. They take baths in our bathroom a lot of times, so sometimes we have toys that are everywhere, so I wanted to pick those up. And while I was in our room and putting the bath toys away that they were playing with into the bathroom, I am also going to take a moment to clean my makeup brushes, but also clean my wedding ring. I cannot tell you the last time I did this, and the ring cleaner that I have is ring cleaner that I absolutely love. It's something my mom uses and I think has used for a really long time. I can put a link in the description box, but it dries out a little bit, but it's really nice because it comes with a solution that you can kind of rehydrate it. And because I haven't washed my rings in a while, I needed to do that. So I'm going to give it a good scrub before I switch to washing my makeup brushes. Make it forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me. My makeup brushes, I have on a nice routine of washing them about, I would say, every 3 weeks or so. And I just use baby shampoo to rinse them out until they run clear and let them dry over the sink. So I wait till I've done my makeup for the day, and then it will dry the rest of the day and have the evening to dry as well. Something's off, the way you look and how you pause when you talk. I think you said enough. You said you love. If you don't know this already, I change out the bookshelf in Owen's room every single month, and I'm kind of behind on this one. He had his January bookshelf up. It's just winter themed, lots of snowflake themed books, polar bears, Arctic things, and I need to switch it up for Valentine's Day quickly because Valentine's Day is approaching. That's our February bookshelf. And then I'll probably let it slip a little bit past Valentine's Day just so he has some time to enjoy those books. And then for March, I usually do like a springtime bookshelf. Then April, I will switch to a little bit more like Easter kind of bunny themed. Once I got his bookshelf all set up, then I decided I was going to put some little window cling stickers on his mirror here and try to arrange them evenly, equally. They're just leftover stickers I have from past years, and I put some parchment paper between them to save them so they didn't transfer colors, because I have just stacked them on top of each other before, like the jelly window clings and the color transfers. So parchment paper worked really well, and I'm so glad because I can keep using these. But now I am switching back to laundry again, and we are going to tackle all of Owen's laundry. I figured it was good timing while I was in here, and I waited such a long time to do his laundry, which I kind of like doing. Number one, I like doing it because I like for him to wear all of his clothing. So I don't have a laundry schedule for the kids' clothing. Everything else is scheduled. Our rags, our towels, our sheets, our lights, our darks, our delicates, everything is on a schedule except for the kids. So whenever they run out of something, that is my indicator that it's time to wash something. Usually for Owen, it's like underwear. Henry is more so outfits that he runs out of, or Owen sometimes runs out of pants. We don't have that many pairs of pants for him. Just really depends. So I waited a very long time, and it was time to do a huge load. But the second reason I like doing it is because I can sit in this task a little bit longer. I hate the mental switch of doing little tasks or tasks for a short period of time and having to switch between different things. I just think that switch in itself is a waste of time and a productivity suck almost. So the longer time you can spend batching what you're doing, so doing like a bunch of laundry at the same time, or in terms of work, like I try and do a bunch of emails at the same time, it makes things so much easier and more efficient.
While I'm giving you what I got left, I got concrete walls, got concrete walls. Hold me tight, don't let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love. No, I've tried to let go, but I don't think I'm ready for love, but I need you.
For dinner tonight, I wanted to do some prepping of the chicken that I'm going to make. I will share the recipe in the description box below. This is a recipe I originally found on Pinterest, which I don't use Pinterest that often anymore. I used to use it all the time for recipes and stuff. So to go find this recipe because I was craving it, I had to go back to my Pinterest to find it. And that means that it's time for me to transfer it to my recipe book. I've been working so hard on building out my recipe book for all of the family favorites that I have. And this is definitely one that needs to leave my Pinterest board and get into that recipe book. So I am marinating the chicken. It has like a lot of lemony flavors to it. The dip is so good. There's a tahini flavor in it. I will share making that dip as well. But the one thing I will say for probably both the marinade and the dip is that I would reduce the salt significantly. The only thing I don't like about this recipe is I think it's too salty. And I remembered that because I have made it so many times that I just knew to reduce the salt. So I took care of that in both the marinade and in the dip. I think I almost reduced the marinade salt by half.
Oh, you tonight.
Once I finished the chicken, I let that marinate for a while. I dropped a piece there, but washed my hands. We were good. And now I'm making the dip. I have played around with this a lot of different ways. Sometimes I've done just Greek yogurt. Sometimes I've done Greek yogurt and mayo or sour cream and mayo. I think the recipe actually says sour cream and mayo, but it also has lemon juice, lots of garlic, some sriracha, so it's a little bit spicy, and tahini. I also decided to make some fries with this. It makes a really great sandwich if you have like a pita bread or a naan bread with tomatoes, avocado, some lettuce, like arugula would be really good, but I think we just had iceberg lettuce, so actually romaine lettuce. So that is what we used. I put all of the chicken pieces on kebabs and grilled them for some extra flavor, and then had the fries. I put some fruit on the table, and I will show you the final after of what dinner actually looked like. Here it is. Thank you so much for joining me for another Sophisticated Saturday. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a productive weekend, and until next time, I will see you all later.